Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. In this video, I got a lot of fun crafts, but I think it was finally time for us to meet one-on-one, the person behind these hands. So I'm glad that we finally get to meet, and I look forward to doing more face-to-face. But in the interim, I kind of want to explain something. So I went ahead and recorded a bunch of content, and normally how I record is I have an idea of what crafts I want in one video, and then I make that video. Well, just because of timing and how I had to get certain things out the door or whatever the case is, I just recorded a bunch, and then through editing, I pieced them together. So we're gonna do something a little different. You're not gonna see at the end of the collection of the crafts in almost all the videos. There will be one or two that you'll see the collection, but more often than not, you won't see the collection at the end of the video. And I also won't be vocalizing which one my favorite is, because I probably did one craft a month ago, and then one just recently, and I pieced them all together, okay? But I'll let you guys know which one my favorite is, but I'm more interested to know which one your favorite craft is. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I really look forward to you guys joining my channel and watching my videos, and I always appreciate your guys' feedback. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and make a summer sign for your front door. I have this 15-inch wood round that I got from Michael's, and I went ahead and painted it white and sanded it, distressed it a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and move that over. And let's go ahead and weed our items here. Now I do have mixed media here, and what I mean by that is I have iron-on, I have glitter iron-on, and then I have, I think, one adhesive vinyl. I think just one, because I couldn't find the yellow I was looking for when it came to iron-on. So I think I do have one iron-on. Now this one is a permanent vinyl, so actually this sign I think is going to go indoors, so I really don't need to worry about using permanent vinyl for indoors, just for outdoors. But if it were going to go outdoors, you want to use permanent vinyl. I do want to say that you don't ever want to, looks like I kind of cut it off here, but that's okay. I think that should be all right. You want to seal, first of all, you want to prep your wood or whatever you're using, and then, like, for example, if you're doing wood, you want to sand it, make sure that you have a good adhesion. And so you want to prep your wood, and you want to sand it and then seal it. Oh, you know what? This is one of my vinyls here. And then seal it. So you don't ever want to seal the vinyl. Oopsie. Vinyl, it does not need to be sealed, just your wood. So just be mindful of that. If you were to, there's a lot of people, I won't say a lot, but there are some that will advise to seal your vinyl, and you absolutely do not. I think I have another one on here. Let me just look at this real quick. I think I have, I'm trying to not break this. I thought I had 3 sticks on here. I could be wrong. But anyways, what will happen is the vinyl, well, the sealer will get underneath the vinyl. Nope, just 2. And then cause it to come up. So just be mindful of that. Now you don't have to seal it, of course, if it's going to be indoors. That's only for outdoors. Now I also recommend, when you do outdoor work, is use iron-on. Iron-on seems to work the best, in my opinion. I live in the south, and it gets really humid and our house faces the west, mind you, and so it gets a lot of sun, and it does really well. Iron-on does really well. So if I have the chance, I will always use iron-on. So that's what I would advise you to do. Okay, so just weeding out everything. I do have the design on my design space, because to be honest, I probably cut this like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, and I can't remember everything. So, and plus there's a lot of moving parts in this design. as you can see. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces, quite a bit. Like I said, most of them are iron-on except for 2, I guess. And that's okay. You can mix them both together. Now, it is preferred to do iron-on first and then apply your regular adhesive vinyl, just so that way you don't melt your vinyl accidentally. But sometimes it's unavoidable where you have to put down your adhesive vinyl, then your iron-on, and you know, that's okay. Just got to be careful. Use parchment paper to protect your vinyl. It should be just fine. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so it just says, hello summer, and I know you're not quite understanding what's going on, but I promise you will. Now with this design, there is some wasted vinyl, if you will, but I did not realize there is a protective sheet on there. Well, here's hoping that it cut through that. Oh good, it did. There was a protective cover on my iron-on apparently, and it did cut through, so that's good at least. And I can't remember what I was saying. Sorry about that. I don't think I've ever seen a protective cover on iron-on vinyl. I have, but not iron-on. And I don't even know what kind of vinyl that is. Okay. This one's going to be a little bit of a waste. Oh, I think that's what I was going to talk about. This project is a little bit of a waste with as far as the vinyl is concerned, but sometimes it's okay to do that to keep your sanity as far as trying to place it on your surface. So a little bit wasted, but I don't usually use this color too much anyway, so I'm okay with wasting a little vinyl. Okay, now, again, a lot of pieces. I gotta figure out what is gonna make the most sense. I think, looking at my design, I don't think the purple is the one that I kind of want to line up first. Now, I do have a little hanger on there, so I'm going to try to be mindful of that as far as placement is concerned. So just be mindful of that. So something's not lining up. I'm not sure what happens. This is supposed to be on its side, but this is actually supposed to be down here. And this is supposed to be up here, and that's supposed to be... Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, again, it's been a while since I last did this project, or since I cut this all out. So maybe I did it that way to save on the vinyl. Gosh, I don't know. Okay. I will figure it out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to piece this all together just to get an idea about where everything is going to go. Alright, so it's going to go about right here. Again, being mindful of that center. Not the center, but being mindful of the string here at the top. And then the hello summer, or the hello part, will go somewhere right there. I mean, I can get it straight on a little bit later on just to get an idea. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up just to kind of get an idea. Okay, I think I like the placement, and I could definitely move the popsicle sticks a little bit over. Yep, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel all this up, okay? It's all right. I will figure that out again. All right, this is just more so, where is this piece going to go, right? I'm going to take that off because I don't want to iron that onto my my carrier sheet. I think I got enough heat on there, but we will talk. Now, I've said this before in a video, but a lot of times I want to talk about this while it's cooling down. I like to try to, if I can, try to remove the carrier sheet, even if there's some areas that still need that press, because when peeling up the carrier sheet, it's, first of all, it's thicker, so the heat has to penetrate it more as opposed to parchment paper, and then it's also kind of a harsh peel because it's, you know, it's sticky. So I like to try to get this off, and then if I need to touch it up in certain areas, I will. Now, if it's going to create for more work, meaning like if it's going to be harder than it to peel it up and keeping it down, then I won't do it. But this did perfectly, so I really don't need to touch any of this. I'm going to keep this just in case I need this for this part, which I don't think I will. Okay, but I'm going to keep it just in case. That's actually perfect alignment. And I'll be sure to link this design in Design Space, or excuse me, I'll be sure to link this in the description box below, so you can go ahead and purchase this if you want. Go ahead and peel that back. Okay. So that's still pretty hot, but I'm going to try to... I love this. I love this iron-on. I think this is the 405 brand from Hobby Lobby. This and the purple one. You've seen it in my Easter videos or my spring DIY videos. I just love that. This one and the purple one. Okay. I don't think I'll need these, but you never know. So I'm going to move those to the side. Now comes this fun part of adding this here. So again, I kind of just need the placement of where this is going to go. And I'm going to come in, well, I think that's good, right? Move that there. Okay, and then the one thing, I don't think there's anything I need to worry about. Let me just kind of repiece this together to make sure I'm good, okay? So... okay, yeah, I think I'm good. All right, so what I'm going to do is get the purple one down next. This is why I really like iron-on for a project like this. I do have a video, now it's a Christmas video. I did a reindeer wood round, and I had Christmas lights on, and I think I did... gosh, I can't remember now. I think I did iron-on, but I don't think I did. I think I did adhesive vinyl. But when you do a lot of layers, and if you can, I always try to opt for iron-on because it just makes it easier. Now, you can use parchment paper, of course, to align things, but that just takes a little bit more time, in my opinion. But that's just what I prefer to do. I prefer to do iron-on when I have either really fine details, you know, really small fonts, and so I try to always do iron-on for that. Now, you can't always use iron-on for everything. And then also I try to use iron-on when I got a lot of layers, because it's easy to line it and then pull them apart, right? So that's just kind of what I like to do, of course. All right, so I think that's good. So this is the purple and the pink, and then there's like a green one. It's almost like a mint green, and I really do, I'm gonna hit that with a heat presser real quickly. I really do like those three. Like I said, I use them in my spring and Easter DIYs, I believe, for both. Okay. All right, so while that's cooling down, I'm gonna go ahead and get this side and see if I can lift this up, which I can. Perfect. This really lays down like a dream. Let that cool down a little bit. Now the next one, while this is doing that, and I'm just doing this so that I don't have to reapply, or so I don't have to peel this up again. The next one, believe it or not, is going to be this glitter one, because this is going to place this one. So I'm not sure where this is going to go, and I need this because this aligns right in this curved area. So that is why I'm going to use that one next. Okay, so this one's not doing the greatest job, but that's okay. I was able to get that peeled up. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in my parchment paper, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of hit that with the heat press. See, it's a lot thinner, and I don't have to worry about peeling it up. Here we go. Perfection. And another reason why I like the iron-on is, like, such a huge advocate for iron-on. It kind of almost takes the grain of the wood, and I really do like that. Okay, so I think what I'll do is get this lined up just so I can get the angle of it correct as well. This is probably a little overkill, to be honest, but you know what? Anything worth doing is worth doing right. Because I kind of want to have the distance here the same as here, right? Go ahead and try to peel that up. Perfection. I did a really good job. Look how pretty that glitter is. All right, so I did kick that iron back down to 2 wavy lines. This one I'm gonna put right there, and I think what I'll do is I'll keep that rounded edge, right, and then just do it like this. Okay, there we go. Wow, considering we had some fails, it turned out okay. It's not your traditional popsicle color, but you know what, that's all right. And what do you guys think? I think this turned out, despite its little challenges and some oopsies there, I think this turned out super cute. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I have these dish towels, and I thought since there's already a stain on there that I would do a printable iron-on. And I thought, why not, right? I've been doing dish towels quite a bit per the seasons. This one is already done. I don't have to worry about that one, but I thought it'd be cute to add this printable vinyl. I already have my mini press all set, so I'm gonna go ahead and iron this on. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off. Okay, and I think we have the middle there. Perfect. So I can get my transfer tape out, but because I kind of want to use that sparingly for a little bit more and this is all, I think this is all connected together, so I don't have to worry about piecing it together. I just gotta be careful. It is kind of flimsy a little bit, but I'm just gonna peel it off and then just iron it on through the use of parchment paper. Now, if the pieces were separated, then I would use my heat transfer vinyl, but I'm not going to worry about that because it is good to go. It's just one cohesive piece. Okay. And then, oh no, some debris on there. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this in, and oh, I kind of like it tilted on the side. That's kind of cute. What you guys think? Let's do it. It fell. Let's commit. Let's commit to that. All right, so I'm just using my mini press with 2 wavy lines and medium pressure, and this clip art is from Canva, so I don't have any information. I think this is from Canva. If it's not, I will have it linked in the bottom. And I just use printable iron-on for dark fabrics. Oh, wait, I think it's good. This was pretty of an easy project. Okay, I'm sorry, I was just feeling around just to make sure there wasn't any lifting. And then let me go ahead and put my parchment paper. I just used this plastic envelope and I just labeled it parchment paper. So that way I knew what envelope this is. And just snaps back on there like that. Okay, love it. This says, hey there, summer. And I love how these kind of match a little bit. Yeah, it kind of does, right? Not on purpose though. This was just an image in Canva. I'm pretty sure this is Canva. Yeah, I'm almost certain it is. But if it isn't, I'll have it listed. If you don't see it listed, it just means it was in Canva. Okay, well, I absolutely love this printable iron-on. It just looks like it's meant to be. And almost the pinks match too, right? Just about. Hey, I did a pretty good job eyeing these colors together. I was trying to match this yellow, the fringe at the bottom, and then the pinks. And I think I did a pretty decent job. Let me know what you think. All right, this one you guys seen on my channel before. I buy these at Hobby Lobby. I usually change them out seasonal, and then in between seasons, I have a standard one, and so of course I need to do summer, and I ended up deciding to do print and cut because I saw this on I forget where I got it, but it will be linked below. By the time I posted this video, I will have it all linked below. But anyway, so I found that design, and it's a sublimation design, and I just really liked it. And I could have, of course, just turn it into layers, but you know what, I really just thought this was pretty as it was, and I didn't want to have to fuss with it, and that is why I ended up just doing some print and cut with this design instead of just doing vinyl. And we're actually going to, well, what I had to do is, since this is such a large space, I end up having to break them up. So I ended up slicing the two, and that way I was able to print at a larger scale. Now that does mean I have to try to align them, but I think it's kind of worth it, in my opinion, if I can get a larger print, or a larger cut, I should say. Well, either or. Okay, let's go ahead and get this weeded out. Pretty easy. Let me get the middle here. So it just says summer vibes. Just going to kind of go something like this, and then this is going to come down below. All right, so that is the vibe that we are going for this project. And y'all, I bought this transfer tape again. I told you guys I was so excited to get rid of it and be done with it and move on to my other transfer tape. But I kind of just learned that since I don't have a craft mat on my desk anymore, because usually with that transfer tape, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's just a plain transfer tape. It doesn't have any grids, and it doesn't even have a backer, and I didn't like having to cut it, and I actually ended up really liking the fact that I can save my transfer tape. So I ended up breaking down and buying a new one, and I guess I'm now just tasking myself to be a little bit, slow down and be mindful about how I place my transfer tape. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with the SUM, and probably should get, well, we'll just do this. So let me know in the comment section how your summer crafts are going, or how your crafts in general are going. Are you crafting for something special? Are you looking forward to a certain craft season? Like, are you looking forward to fall? I mean, I know we're just, actually I probably do need this because I need this to center it. So let me go ahead and try to get this centered or on here first, so I can kind of get an idea about as far as placement's concerned. Okay, and I'm just referencing, let me go ahead and trim this down too. I'm just referencing design space because I really want to try to get this centered as best as possible. So I guess technically I could put some transfer tape there. Let me see. Well, you know what? I already have it on here. That's okay. All right. Let me go ahead and try to position this the way I want. And oh, you know what, goodness, I probably do. Look at me trying to piece everything together. Let me go ahead and try to figure out where this is going to go, because I need to know how far down I need to go, or how far up I should say the summer needs to be. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and lift this up. Very carefully. Okay. So don't be afraid to, if you have a large surface that you want to put your print and cut, don't be afraid to slice it up. I mean, it's a little bit of work afterwards, you know, because you have to, you know, piece things together. But if it's going to make sense for the project, then just do it, you know. Don't hold yourself back. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try to peel this up without scratching my wood. Now, I didn't realize this until after. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did buy this at Hobby Lobby. And this, I didn't realize it had this, oh, now I just made it worse. Goodness, oh my goodness. This scratch here. So, it's alright. It'll be fine. It's only going to be up for a couple of months. Really should be up most of the year because we have summer here all year round, basically. Whew, that did take some time to transfer. I'm not sure exactly why it was struggling a little bit, but I ended up having to use my clear, and I'll go ahead and bring that up so you guys know what I'm talking about. This is the transfer tape that I really do like. If I remember, I'll go ahead and link this, but again, it just does not have, let me go ahead and flip this over real quick. It does not have a backer, so just be mindful of that. So it's kind of like once you use it, you're done. But it's really great transfer tape. It works on all different types of materials. And I actually thought that the new favorite transfer tape, or the old favorite, I should say, I thought that was maybe the transfer tape I happened to get was really strong. So I thought maybe this, you know, so I ended up having to recut the SUM and then retry this, and it's still sticky in some areas, so I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it's because such a large surface area. I don't know. I have no idea. But I've used this before, not this one in particular, but I used this before for an Easter project, so I'm not exactly, and it was fine, so I'm not exactly sure what happened, but totally worth it. I think this turned out super cute. Let me know what you think. In this project, I am going to make my daughter a little 4th of July shirt, and I just used printable vinyl, and yeah, I was thinking I was going to try to save this, but you know, I think I might try to save this. So I'm going to peel this up like a sticker. I was going to use Tech Wrap's heat transfer tape, or heat transfer mask, and well, wait a minute, these stars, let's see if I can peel this up without ruining them. Oh, it looks like it cut out the stars. That's okay. Okay, so there's one. And the reason why I'm doing this, again, just to try to save this space, that's good real estate. So if I have something I need to print for another shirt, I can just reuse this and try to make sure I try to line it so it doesn't overlap. And if it happens to, you know, conflict with these registration marks, then I'll just end up having to throw it away. But, because I don't know if that would confuse the printer or the Cricut machine. Okay, so then I'm going to bring my shirt in here, and let me go ahead and move those to the side. I'll be sure to link this design below. Got this shirt from Hobby Lobby. I love their plain tees. They're super inexpensive, and they have a variety of colors, so I just love that. Perfect. Okay, so then what I'll do is I will place my popsicles on the shirt like so. Now I am using printable vinyl for dark fabric, so just be mindful of that. I don't think those stars are supposed to be cut out. I think that the Cricut thought that was a negative space because it was white, but you know what? It's okay. I think it gives a little bit of a look to it. Okay. I know we still have a little ways to go, but I'm just going to go ahead and running low on time right now. So I am just going to go ahead and just start heating it up. It should be fine. I think I usually do 330 anyways. And I never had an issue. And I did forget to preheat it. Make sure you preheat it before you do any type of iron on to go. Now, don't freak out. It has the outline in red. You can see it, the darker red here, and that will fade once it cools down. But I think that turned out super adorable, and I think she'll absolutely love it for the 4th of July.